everyone. Taxpayer-funded junk food is on the chopping block this morning. Things are about to change. Restrictions on what some SNAP benefits can buy at the stores is going to be going into effect in just over 2 weeks. And by the end of next year, nearly 20 states will have some sort of limits in place for people who use the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. News Nation's Brooke Schaefer has the latest for us from Florida, where starting January 1st, Brooke, certain foods and drinks are going to be on the no-buy list. What's this all about?
Yeah, Anna, this is a significant expansion of these SNAP rules. USDA now shows 18 states are approved to restrict what can be bought with SNAP benefits. 6 more states were just added with implementation dates throughout next year. This map shows where some of those SNAP purchase rules are expanding, mostly moving to block the purchase of soda, candy, energy drinks, and other sweetened items with federal food aid. Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins says that the waivers give states more control and protect children from highly processed foods. Beyond food restrictions, though, the administration is also tightening work requirements and eligibility rules for SNAP. And that's all.
You got to love this. Congratulations. We have states: Arkansas, Colorado, Florida, Hawaii, Idaho, Indiana, Iowa, Louisiana, Missouri, Nebraska, North Dakota, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Virginia, West Virginia. They're saying you can't buy junk food while you're on SNAP because we see the correlation. This is what the left want. They want you to need health care. So we got you on the SNAP. You're going to eat junk food, and then you're going to need health care. That's just how our people can get paid. So you can't, in these states, you can't buy candy, energy drinks, sweetened beverages, soda, unhealthy drinks, desserts, most taxable foods except plants and seeds. Like, there's a lot of things that we just need to get them to get over to them chips, too. Them chips be getting them too. Hot Cheetos. You don't need none of that. This is why when you go to the store now, you see the cereal, the sugary cereal, buy 2, get 3 free. Hostess cupcakes, buy a box, get 5 of them free. If you really go to the store and pay attention, you'll see it's because they can't sell it no more. Because the people that was buying them can't buy them. It's a direct correlation. See, when you guys look at our government, don't get mad because it's Trump. If you don't like Trump, that's your issue. Okay? Well, look at what he's doing. RFK Jr., shout out to him. Unsung hero. Why do I say that? Because he's the one that's spearheading this stuff. If our kids are on this and they got SNAP, then they should be eating healthy foods. Because it becomes a snowball effect. You eat all these sugary foods, you end up getting diabetes. You and your mama got bad diabetes, high cholesterol, so now you need health insurance. But you ain't got money to afford that too, so who pays for it? People like me that pay taxes. See what I'm saying? Who gonna pay for that stuff when you got people like me that pay taxes? So, okay, cool, we're gonna give them this and this, but who gets rich? The stores, the people selling the sugary foods, the insurance companies, the doctors. Watch how you see in these states that approved this already. Watch how you'll see this. You'll see the health go up. You'll see people going to the doctor less. You'll see people not getting sick as much. The food is what kills y'all. Look, I'm not saying you shouldn't have a box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch once in a while. Yes. But work hard for that. Spend that with your own money. See, now, those items now going to be the luxury. Those going to be the Gucci and Louis Vuitton of the stores now. Oh, those Cinnamon Toast Crunch, man, they so expensive, man, because nobody's buying them. Supply and demand. But you're going to be able to get the healthy stuff, the stuff that's not going to kill you, the stuff that's not going to make you go to the hospital. When you step back and you look at the politics, right now we see one is common sense and one is off the loony bin, right? The right is looking at everything, saying, look, we got to cut this down so we don't have to, because they looking at, you know what's funny? They looking at this like a business. Okay, if they eat bad, they need insurance. But if they can't afford the food, they can't afford the insurance. So we got to pay for that too. So by them thinking about business, the people win. By them thinking like businessmen, the people win. If we need to cut costs, we need to make America healthy again. They don't need the sugary stuff because we see there's direct correlations of eating the sugary stuff, the fattening stuff. You're going to go from here and you're going to go from here. But if you can't afford the food, you can't afford the health insurance. So who else got to pay for that? America. And then you got these illegal immigrants hopping over here too, hopping on the SNAP benefits. We'll get rid of them too. People that's going to be on SNAP benefits are going to be people that need to be on SNAP benefits. And I love that they cutting this. I just need them to get to them chips. Because a lot of these kids be eating hot Cheetos, Takis, cholesterol all jacked up.
Already having an impact nationwide. In states like Oregon, federal work requirements for able-bodied adults without dependents are now in effect statewide, limiting benefits to 3 months unless work or training requirements are met. New York already enforces something similar and is watching closely as federal SNAP oversight increases across the U.S. At the same time, states are pushing back against new data sharing demands from the administration, including requests for more information on SNAP recipients, such as their immigration status. Here's Democratic Governor Laura Kelly from Kansas.
I have absolutely no interest in people going hungry. I also have no interest, though, in being bullied into releasing information that is personal and private. I'm in a tough situation here. You know, I've got to protect people's privacy. I also have to protect their dining room table.
You have no privacy if you depended on me for money. Don't our parents always say this? You remember how you used to want to close the door in your room and say, I need my privacy? You live in my house. I don't care about your privacy when I'm giving you money so you can eat. Fuck your privacy. Seriously. I don't care about your privacy if I'm giving you money to eat. If I'm putting my money into your hands so you can eat, give me them records. See, these people just fighting because it was Trump. But if it was Obama or Joe Biden asked for it, they would do it. You're not in a tough spot. You only get privacy when you earn privacy when you got your own. It's different if I'm spending my own money and they want my records. Oh, that's privacy, bro. Hold on. But if I'm getting money from the government, bro, here, bro. You my daddy right now. You my parent. But we got people that's governors that's on the left that's just not thinking, bro. It's like, bro, you ain't got no privacy if you need money. You ain't got no privacy. What privacy do you need to have? What? Because you think that I'm gonna look at your social security number and steal it? It's not. It's because y'all hiding illegals and immigrants and refugees and asylum seekers that's there overstaying their visa and y'all don't want to get caught. This has nothing to do about the privacy of people. This has to do with y'all stuff getting uncovered. And y'all don't want that to happen. And absolutely, you should be working if you want to be on SNAP benefits. 20 hours a week. Working or volunteering. Figure it out. We're not doing this where you're not putting in the hours and you're not doing nothing. There's no more sitting on your ass and getting money from the government. You ain't got no privacy. You ain't got no rights. You got to do what the government says and do it ASAP. If you don't, then we won't give you nothing. Then you can figure it out. If you want privacy, then don't ask for no money. That's what's wrong. We got people that's leaders that's talking about, oh, I want to protect their privacy. No, you want to protect the fraud that you've been doing. That's what it is, man.
That dispute is now in court, and in Minnesota, the USDA is demanding Governor Tim Walz recertify SNAP recipients in some counties. It follows Walz's criticism of the president's agenda and immigration raids and comments on his state's Somali residents. Meanwhile, just this week, a federal judge ordered the USDA extend a compliance deadline, giving states until April 9th to adjust to those immigration-related eligibility restrictions.
No, we need that done ASAP.
As far as the junk food and soda goes, it is called the Supplemental Nutrition Program. So it's not meant for things like junk food and soda that's fueling chronic diseases in this country, that's hurting people when they're down on their luck already. And it's also making taxpayers pay twice, once for the junk food and once for the chronic disease that it's causing. Brooke, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for watching.
That's what it is. Supplemental nutrition. Nutrition. The food that you get on our dime should be nutritious. Like I said, I'm a fan of giving y'all. I'll give you the food. I'll give you what I deem nutritious. Here you go. Bread, meat, cheese, milk. That's it. Because y'all not even getting the nutritious stuff. Y'all getting the unhealthy stuff. I wonder when they tell Tim Walz in Minnesota to recertify SNAP users, how many people gonna come up fraudulent? And it's just funny, we got people getting mad about this just because it's coming from an administration that you don't agree with. But you gotta agree with the purpose, though. We don't want people to be sick because we gotta pay for it. We don't want to pay for their food, so we gotta make it hard for them to stay on it. We want people to get better. You guys want people to stay in the position that you're in so you can be in power, because it's easy to be in power of people that you control. We don't want to control you like that. We don't want to control you with the food and the insurance. We want you to do better and make money. Like, if you really thinking about your party, is your party really for you or is it really for them? Them giving you stuff is not for you. It's for them. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. As always, we'll keep this thing right, keep it going. Appreciate the support. Hit the notification bell. See our new videos. Go Getter Patreon coming soon. Daily show coming soon. Excited. Just keep going, man. Whatever you're doing in your life, keep going. Don't quit. I'm out.